Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. The void is getting control of the stream for a moment. Please bear with me. I'm Vikova, you can call me V, and today I am playing LeClue, Detectivu, a game I backed on Kickstarter a very long time ago. 90% just from the name, which I love, just from the title, but the Kickstarter was very, very good. I've played I think an hour and a half of this game a very long time ago. I didn't finish it, but I feel very positively towards it, and I'm excited to give it another go. I think it's a lot bigger than an hour and a half in size. Hello and welcome to Humming Raindrops and to Annie. It is lovely to have you here. Yes, more detective fun, although this time we're actually a human. Shocking, I know. Uh, let's see. Oh, it's a controller game. I think it doesn't like my mouse. It's rejecting my mouse. Okay. So this here is the titular LeClue. Start a brand new game, erasing all your collectibles in progress. Yes. I remember this having a very, silly sense of humor. Arthurton, you'll never want to leave. He feels ominous. It's a little loud. Choose creepy, totally normal. Totally normal! It's raining. Oh, okay, well, I mean... I guess the pop goes the weasel may be creepy. Walk? Is this... This is me? Danger, no swimming. Hang on. I don't want to hit escape in case I skip this. Yeah. I'm gonna do it anyway. Let's try and get the audio a little bit more. Okay. Okay, I think that's a little better. Maybe? Did I change anything? Okay, a boat. I accelerate with B. Honestly, this boat is a very smooth ride given the weather. Ooh! Birds! People always try to use crows as, dark omens, and I'm always like, ah, crows! I love crows! Danger, no swimming. What is this? Oh, okay. A little puzzle. We're gonna need the line to go there. Oh. One of you. Oh, no. So you move... Middle only moves itself, so middle will go last. But you move... You have to go first. Yeah. I always panic with puzzles like this, and then it's always fine. Oh. There's a lot of mystery going on right now. I guess that, I mean, it's a detective game. There should be mystery. I remember, none of this. I'm sorry, there's some kind of enormous submarine down there? What? I'll give you this. This is pretty ominous. I wonder why it asked me to choose creepy or not creepy. That's so fun. Achievement, welcome to Arthurton. Completed the prologue. Were there not achievements when I played this? Alright, we're snoring. We're snoring. I know who this is. This is Arthurton.
What? Who? Oh, I must have dozed off. Perhaps we need a spot of tea to wake us up. What do you say, Rufus?
Rufus! Look at that dog! Is it meant to be a bloodhound? I love it.
Yes, yes, quite right. Better get back to work. This book won't write itself.
Hello, welcome, Nine-Tailed System! Yes, a very melted dog. I mean, bloodhounds look melted even when they're not, like, splooted on the floor.
Maybe I should start somewhere easier.
Them.
I'll come back to the prologue later.
Ooh.
The sun rose over another perfect day in picturesque Arthurton.
So this is that was the prologue, but we don't know where it was going. Alright.
To the casual observer, Arthurton seemed like any other small, quiet town. It was nestled in a valley between two mountains.
Humming Rain says, shit, books don't just write themselves. No wonder my draft is taking so long. Oh, I know, right?
Lined by lustrous forests. And perched on the edge of a pristine lake.
Arthurton.
It had a main street with all the essentials, including a place to sip coffee.
Russ Brothers Barbers. Mr. Bean's? Yes! Mr. Bean's coffee shop. Agatha Krusty's? This is great. The Great Placebo? Pharmacy and Magic! Oh my gosh, I'm on board. I gotta visit this shop.
It had schools,
that sounds fun.
A college, a church, and a police station. It even had a museum no one ever visited.
Ah. Are we gonna get to visit the museum?
It was the kind of place you might find anywhere on your travels.
Agatha Krusty's window says, you'll kill for a taste. I love it.
Typical. Maybe even forgettable.
No, it's pretty cute.
But there was one thing in Arthurton that was unlike any other town in the whole world. Actually, it was a girl.
Lone Tooth.
Her name was Jenny LeClue. And she was the world's greatest detective. Finkelstein residence.
Finkelstein.
Oh, hello, Glenda. Yes, he said he might ring. Okay, patch me through then.
I thought you were Arthur Arthurton. I remember that from the Kickstarter, but maybe not. I don't think that dog is a bloodhound. I think it was just melted.
Richard?
This picture.
Yes, I got it. I did, and my answer is no. I understand that, but... Well, yes, of course, but... No. Nothing is settled. I'm not going to do it. It goes against everything my books stand for. No, not yet, but... If I could just... Please, listen to what I'm saying.
Trad Publishing woes. It's the Richard Bachta 3000. It was the kind of place you might find anywhere in your travels. Typical, maybe even forgettable. Okay, so it was what I said before. Okay, we're looking around. I can pull this up. Put it back down. Okay, we read this. Interesting. Letter to Finkel fans. Draft. Well, it's me again, Arthur K. Finkelstein. And here we are at book 38 of the Jenny LeClue series, her most joyful adventure yet. Thank you to all the new Jenny LeClue fans out there. You've both been incredibly supportive. To answer your... Sorry. All the new Jenny LeClue fans, you've both been incredibly supportive. Does it. I love it. To answer your questions, 1, despite any rumors you may have heard, of course the Jenny books will continue, as long as there's ink in my pen and ribbon in my typewriter. 2, yes, it will be more of the same. I refuse to change my formula. Arthurton will always be a safe and happy place. Oh, the stakes. Interesting. Can I move these? Yes, I can. Yeah, that's enough of that. Pencil. Achievement unlocked, pencil pusher. If anyone was wondering. So this is going to be another game where we kind of spend a lot of time like looking around at things. Gallery art. Collected your first piece of gallery art. So these are collectibles. Okay. From the office of Richard Inkwell. Inkwell Publishing. And Bottle Cap? Does that say? Dear Arthur, hope all is well. Afraid I've got bad news, old chum. There's no easy way to say it, so I've attached the latest book sales numbers. Entry in series is just going down, down, down. Oh no! So real. Nowadays, young readers want more mystery and danger. You're losing them with Jenny's increasingly timid and repetitive adventures. One bit of good news, it's too late for the stores to cancel their orders for the next book, so we're going to give you one last go and see if you can breathe some life into the old girl. We want you to try a proper murder mystery. Start killing people off. Add some drama. The bottom line is, if you don't step it up, I'm afraid it's a case of Jenny and the last hurrah. And we see like a little note saying, I'm not a murderer. Interesting. I can zoom. I can flip it. Ooh! In other positive news, someone from a real hack, is the newspaper, finally reviewed your last book. Jenny LeClue and the Missing Marmalade Sandwich. Oh my gosh, that sounds so cute. Okay. The 38th and hopefully last book in a series which is very much past its prime. Once a collection of mystery stories, cherished by children all over the world, Jenny LeClue has since taken a nosedive into mediocrity. Then it's all blacked out except for Without Reservation, Arthur K. Finkelstein, Quality, and the only mystery left in Arthurton is how this trash keeps getting published. This reader nearly died of boredom. On a positive note, the book makes a great doorstop. What a review of a children's mystery. Wow. Wouldn't know a good story if it bit you on the rump. I took the worst bits out. I imagine all this might come as a bit of a shock, but we've got to move with the times. Throw in a murder or two, a dash of a real tragedy, and who knows? Maybe you've got one great story left in you. I'll ring you later to discuss. Sorry about your career. Chin up though, eh? Richard Inkwell. P.S. Squash next week? At least you'll have time to work on that backhand soon. Oh my gosh. Published by a friend. Very Trad Publishing. Yeesh. Humming Rain says, damn, what a review. I mean, it is so... Oh, another collectible. So harsh for, like a children's mystery series, right? Let me just check. Could I flip this one? 1 of 5. There was more. Change page. Oh, and here's the backers, I guess. I'm probably in here. I don't know if I was named. Okay. And was this anything else here? No. Okay, we back out.
You don't understand what you're asking for. You want me to turn Jenny's world upside down? Kill off my characters and destroy everything I've built over the last 30 years? Fine.
Fine? Oh no.
I'll give you what you want. But I warn you, I'm a stream of consciousness writer.
Are you? Your stream of consciousness is pretty good so far.
And you have unleashed my fury.
Ooh.
Good day, sir.
Wow.
Boring? Predictable? Bah! Well, if it's murder they want, it's murder they'll get.
Whew. Humming Rain says, luckily there's no history in the real world of adults being incredibly harsh towards children's in YA books.
It should have been another perfect day in Arthurton. But today was different. And nothing would ever be the same again.
Oh no.
To begin with, Jenny LeClue was dead.
9 says, nothing wrong with stream of consciousness and writing. It's what we do and you seem to like
Her
the results.
skin was pale.
That's your stream of consciousness? That's amazing. That is not what my stream of consciousness looks like. That's fantastic. My stream of consciousness is very bad. I don't think my consciousness is very, like, cohesive. Humming Rain says, Jenny LeClue in the case of the murdered literary agent.
Her eyes glassy and frozen. What cruel fate had befallen our beloved detective?
No. Never move the victim.
Mrs. LeClue, she's doing it again.
Jenny LeClue, you are a dead body.
Cute music.
Dead bodies don't talk.
Julie LeClue, former detective, teaches dumb students. Terrible cook, great mom. Okay.
But he's doing it wrong. As wonderful as it would be if all cadavers were so talkative, we must deduce the cause of death without their help.
I feel like this accent is, like, even more American than most American accents. I don't know what it is.
With only the evidence laid before us, we build a picture from the fragments left behind.
Maybe it's just because she enunciates so much.
We collect clues, interpret the data, and solve our puzzle one piece at a time, until it feels as if the victim is speaking to us. But Jenny is right, Jonathan. You mustn't disturb the crime scene. Vital evidence could be lost.
Sorry, Mrs. LeClue.
Okay, you've all had a chance to study the body? Who can postulate how she met her demise?
Ooh, me! I think it was an accident?
Yeah, she obviously wasn't looking where she was going
So she slipped on the wet floor,
and cracked her head open. Like an egg.
and then she bled to death.
Really? How can you tell?
Well, there's a giant pool of blood around her head.
Yeah, I know. I was being sarcastic.
Oh.
Actually, you're both wrong.
What?
It was cold-blooded murder.
Murder?
Don't be ridiculous.
Where's the murder weapon?
There's no evidence anyone else was even here.
Oh, yes, there is. It was murder, and I can prove it.
The case of the dead lab assistant.
Jenny had read all the books.
Okay.
She'd absorbed all her mother's teachings. But there was nothing quite like getting your hands dirty.
How many people get the chance to solve their own murder?
The first step in any good deduction was collecting evidence. Seemingly insignificant details could provide a vital piece of the puzzle.
First, I'll search the crime scene for clues.
Then she'd analyze the data. And finally...
Deduce the real cause of death.
Investigation time!
There's no doubt the victim lost a lot of blood.
Green on the mouth.
The victim has a green smudge on her lips. It's not lipstick.
Poison.
Without her trusty bifocals, Jenny couldn't see the nose in front of her face. They were her window to the world and the lens through which she focused her keen detective vision. It wasn't Jenny's style to wear accessories.
I love that we're also just like working out what Jenny is like while we're doing
This
this.
hair clip was the exception. Its function as a lockpick had saved Jenny from a long night trapped in her school locker.
Doesn't look very lockpickish.
She'd worn it ever since.
Oh. Hello, collectible.
Approximately 8 sizes too big and covered in mud.
Jenny's blue sweater was scruffy and quite uncomfortable, but her grandmother had knitted it, and so it was her favorite. The more it itched, the closer she felt to her.
Mr. Beans. The ends justify the beans? And there's more
What a
green
waste
on
of
it.
perfectly good coffee.
Jenny's love for coffee was almost as strong as her passion for crime solving.
Chalky green residue on the rim. Smells like burnt matches.
How many of these are there? Okay. Quite a lot.
The
Water.
floor is wet and slippery, but also immaculately clean. I've seen enough. Time to wrap this case up.
Okay.
Jenny was a meticulous record keeper, noting every relevant clue in her trusty journal. A great detective knew that solving a mystery was simply a matter of connecting the dots.
I'm certain this wasn't a mere accident. Now I just need to prove it. How do I know the victim didn't slip?
How do we know the victim didn't slip? The muddy boots are slippery. The wet floor is slippery. The floor is wet and squeaky clean. Fresh blood. What do we connect here, I wonder? I mean, for slipping, floor and boots, I guess. Make a detection. Ooh.
The victim's boots are filthy. They should have left big muddy footprints on the floor.
I missed that. I missed that. 9, of course, got it. Boots and muddy floor is clean.
So where are they? Either someone washed away her footprints, or she was carried here.
Ooh. A staged
Okay, that proves
trip.
she didn't slip. So how did she actually die?
Poisoned!
What was the real cause of death?
Deadly but delicious. Smells of burnt
There's
matches.
a green residue in the bottom of the victim's coffee cup. It smells of burnt matches. Phosphorus. Also found in common garden fertilizer. The same green mark is on the victim's lips. Her coffee was spiked with fertilizer.
Ew.
Someone clearly wanted her dead.
Can you kill someone with fertilizer? Ooh.
Ah, the case of the dead lab assistant. Gone before her time. Was it poison? Yes. A blow to the head? Yes. An accident? Certainly not. No footprints in an
Look how
unshattered
smug
mud?
she looks. Oh, look how smug she looks.
She was killed somewhere else and carried here. This is the story of a scorned ex-lover. Jenny? The gardener enacting his revenge. Jenny? A deadly brew of fertilizer and caffeine coursing through the veins. That's quite enough, thank you.
What happens to the gardener?
Is this gonna be on the test?
Remember, class, even the smartest criminals make mistakes. This is how we catch a killer.
But what's the point of all this?
Yeah, there hasn't been a murder in Arthurton in years.
Every town has a dark side, even Arthurton.
This music reminds me of... I played a little bit of Dream Daddy. This music is maybe the same as that, or certainly very similar. Annie says maybe she just wanted to grow and thought about some of my health. Oh no.
By doubting, we are led to question. And by questioning, we arrive at the truth. Okay, that's all for today. Don't forget, next class is our field trip to the morgue.
Oh no.
So have a light lunch.
I don't want to go. I need a note from home.
The students need to think for themselves, Jenny. That's why they're here at Gumboldt. To learn.
Gumboldt.
I just figured we all had places to go. Speaking of which,
And where are you off to, young lady?
I'm a dead body mom, remember? Dead bodies don't tell.
She looks
See
so
ya.
smug. Jabal says every town has a dark side. Darth Vader breathing comes from the background. Hi, Jabal.
Wait, before you go, I have something for you.
Ooh.
Cool.
Stuff,
What is it?
please.
If I told you, that would spoil the fun, wouldn't it?
The LeClues didn't simply hand each other presents. They hid them. It was a family tradition, and Jenny had developed a sixth sense for finding them. With her trusty magnifying glass at her side, nothing eluded her.
I mean, there's a bow on... There's a bow, like, right here. Yeah. That's not hidden. Sorry, how do I select it? It seems like this is the thing. Hold, okay. There were no prompts.
A new journal.
To Jenny, there was nothing better than the aroma of a fresh leather notebook. It smelled like mystery. Without missing a beat, she did what any detective worth their salt would do. She decorated it.
Do I get decorated? I love nuts. Okay, and then we get more. I assume
A new journal
a
meant
great
new
detective
adventures.
never gives up. Love, Mom.
She imagined all the thrilling cases that would soon fill its pages. And on the first page, her mother had written an inscription.
A great detective never gives up. Love, Mom.
Okay. Change tab. Find a map, keep it here. Choosiness! At the moment, we're a realist and not a dreamer. We're emotional and not logical. Is that right? And we're halfway between an improviser and planner. Dedicated, strong-willed, and direct, a brilliant leader who inspires others, a jack of all trades, and a fountain of knowledge. But you can be inflexible and emotionally distant. CEO is a horrendous personality shorthand. Oh, it's upsetting. Choosiness. You choose a creepy tune for the mysterious man to whistle. You chose something totally normal for the man to whistle. Is that what we were doing? Pop Goes the Weasel was definitely still creepy. Disagree. Okay, we're gonna get other options like that. And then postcards. Okay. Interesting.
I love it. Thanks, Mom.
Jenny, I wanted to talk about, to say,
Somewhere in the back of Jenny's highly caffeinated brain, an alarm bell was ringing. Her mum was hesitating. What could be causing her to act so out of character?
Okay. Limited eye contact, watery eyes, defensive body language, missing ring.
Crossed arms.
Oh no.
Furrowed brow.
Jenny saw it coming from a mile away. Her mother was about to get...
Emotional. I've really gotta go.
No, Jenny, wait. I need your help.
What? Really?
Jenny couldn't believe her ears. It was extremely unusual for her
The
mother to
smile
ask
is
for
very
help.
cute.
It must be something very important. Tracing the steps of a deranged killer? A cold case that only someone with Jenny's expertise could solve?
I've misplaced the students' essays on decapitation. See if you can find them for me before you leave. I have to run.
Wow. The case of the misplaced papers. Are you sure you want to trust me with such a complex task?
I have no doubt you'll be able to find them. They're around here somewhere.
Jenny was unsure if her mother was unable to detect sarcasm or just really good at ignoring it.
Will help.
Okay, Mom. I'll find them before I leave. On one condition.
Yes?
You have to let me help grade them.
One of Jenny's favorite pastimes was grading papers. Nothing pleased her more than giving a big shiny F to an overconfident
Oh
student.
no, that's terrible, Jenny.
Don't push your luck.
Please.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh no.
Find the papers and go straight home.
But I'm meeting Keith tonight.
No buts, remember?
Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe I'm still feeling the effects of being poisoned for your class.
Well then, I have the perfect antidote. You're staying with your cousin this weekend, and you still need to pack.
This again. Look, I've considered your offer, Mom, and I'm going to have to decline. I'm old enough to take care of myself.
I'll be back late tonight. There's meatloaf in the fridge.
Question logic.
So you don't trust me to take care of myself this weekend, but you do trust me to fix dinner and not burn the house down?
Jenny LeClue, it's been a difficult week. Could you please just do what you're told for once and stop asking questions?
Fine.
And try to stay out of trouble.
When do I ever get into trouble?
I wish the choosiness moments weren't timed so I could, like,
All right,
get everyone
let's
to
find
choose
these papers and get out
with
of here.
me. But that's fine. Maybe it could be in fairness. Let's have a look. Choosiness time limit. Off. Okay, there we go. Now we can. Examine jam jar.
One of Jenny's earliest memories was making raspberry jam with her mum.
It's the perfect substitute for blood in class demonstrations.
Looks like she's inside the jam jar. Jabal says neat that there's a setting for that. A lot of games have them.
And better tasting than the pig's blood the
And you
textbook
really should.
recommends.
Not everyone reads or processes at the same pace.
Looking rather trim today, Ethan. New diet? What's the matter? Lost your funny bone?
Okay, I can't move up or down. Just moving along.
Becoming a great detective took more than book smarts. You needed real-life experience. And Jenny was always on the lookout for a chance to get her hands dirty.
Nine says she struts. She has so much, like, she's a very cocky kid. It's very cute. Makes for a good character. Hang on, I think there's a gallery out down here. Yeah. I don't know why I'm bothering to collect these, especially because there's so many of them. Think like a killer, trust her instincts. Aha!
It's one of the students' term papers. You can tell by the terrible handwriting and erroneous conclusions. Mom must have put them behind the chalkboard.
She really does strut.
Please do not touch. Someone must be running an experiment.
Immediately touches.
Gross. Pretty soon it's gonna sprout legs.
Alright, let's see what else we can find. Grab, hold. Ooh! Ta-da! That would be a lot easier to find if the
Found
world
you.
wasn't two-dimensional.
Time to get out of here.
I guess we can just leave.
Jenny looked around the room one last time. Was she ready to leave?
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Okay, so she wasn't really dead. That would be silly. No, Jenny was alive and well and ready for another perfect day in Arthurton.
Struggling with the murder aspect. Run! Oh no.
What the? What a mess. I should investigate.
Definitely.
Jenny had an instinct for sorting treasure from trash. To the untrained eye, this was just a discarded piece of an old postcard. But to Jenny, it was a mystery waiting to be solved.
I should keep my eyes open for any other pieces.
Bridge with planks missing. The case of the puzzling postcard. Oh my gosh. Yes, Bub! It's a very cute Bub. And the one in the front. Bonfire celebration Saturday. Okay.
The notice board was awash with flyers, personal ads, and the occasional piece of gum.
I'm amazed anyone can find anything on here.
Fortunately, Jenny had a useful trick to use in a situation like this.
Mom always says, a great detective eliminates the noise. Focus on the details, and you'll find clarity in the chaos.
Mystical Healing with Gloria. Monthly meetup, Stargazer Society. Textbooks for... Wait, hang on. Textbooks for sale, lightly chewed. Oh. Go back. Pop-up party this Tuesday. Missing cat answers to Trevor. Missing cat. Okay.
I wonder if anyone else reads this junk. Hold on. What's this?
Town notice curfew?
Oh no, they've extended curfew hours again.
Please pardon a mess while we improve your power grid. During this period, you may experience the minor inconveniences of daily blackouts.
9 p.m. to sunrise? That's ridiculous.
Jabal says, are we meant to be in the UK or the US? I think from the vibes, probably the US. I think the US because all of the characters have American accents. Only the author writing the story has an English accent.
But necessary. Power outages had become a regular occurrence in town. It was dangerous to be wandering around after dark.
It won't be long before we need a permit to go out at all.
This feels very Scooby-Doo to me. Lots of power outages. Is there more I can learn? Yeah, what's this? A sticker! That's fun. PL. Arthurton Power. And... light? Okay. Interesting. That missing cat's gonna be a thing, right? Because we heard the cat.
Hey, you!
Oh, hi there.
What are you doing back there?
Well, I was pruning. But then I discovered this cerulean bugberry bush.
Discovered? These bushes are all over Arthurton.
Actually, this is an incredibly rare bloom.
There's nothing rare about Arthurton.
I beg to differ. Arthurton has many beautiful and exotic plants.
Interested.
Really? Like what?
Mushrooms with eyes that glow in the dark. Berries that emit a bioluminescent mist. And flowers with nectar as sticky as superglue.
Where? I've never seen any of those things.
Well, believe me, they do exist. I've had the pleasure of seeing them up close. That's one of the privileges of working for Dean Stroudsbury in his greenhouse. Anyway, I should get back to work.
Interesting.
I want everything to be perfect for the Dean's retirement celebration.
Back to rustling. This is fun. Humming Rain says, listen, our power grid sucks. Just anywhere in the US. I do not experience a lot of power outages. Gallery live, okay. Bit of a waste. Jabal says this town has its own power company. It's strange, right? That seems very odd. Finkelstone Manor. We love you, Dean Stroudsbury. Very popular. Bonfire
Signs
celebration.
and decorations adorned the entire campus.
A party to celebrate the Dean's impending retirement.
Okay.
Left. Left. I
head?
said left, damn it.
What?
What part of left are you having trouble with?
My left or your left?
Wait, wasn't this one of the students?
My left. Obviously, I mean my left. Why would I mean your left?
So you want me to move it the other way?
Yes. Nothing would make me happier. If you're not careful, we're gonna have bronze brains all over the floor.
They seem busy. I should probably lead them to it.
Interesting. 9 says the UK gets very few blackouts unless you live somewhere remote, because all the redundant infrastructure put in place for the Second World War actually still works. That's why?
Hello, Mr. Stroudsbury.
That's
How are
so
you
interesting.
today?
Les Stroudsbury, beloved dean of
A
Gumboldt,
jolly
everyone's
gentleman,
surrogate
the
uncle,
dean was
laughs
often
like Santa
seen shaking
Claus.
hands and kissing babies around town.
He's also Mom's boss.
But more than that, he was her loyal friend.
What do you think, Jenny?
The dean had dedicated his life to Gumboldt,
Is it the dean who's gonna die? Oh no.
and the townspeople
That would be
had spared
very
no expense in
trope
their tribute to him.
appropriate.
Quite a striking resemblance, Mr. Stroudsbury.
It's a scary thing, Jenny. Retirement.
Great excuse for a party, though.
I
What
don't
will
know.
you do
It
when you're
sounds
no
pretty
longer
great
the
to
dean?
me. I don't know if I'm ever gonna get to retire.
I've been trying not to think about it.
This place won't be the same without you.
Things change, Jenny. Time marches on, and we must do our best to adapt.
Oh. No, the callback to the author. Oh no.
It's going to be difficult, but I'm sure we will get through it.
What do you mean, we?
Do you think they made my belly too big?
Choosiness, be nice or be honest. All right, everyone, are we nice or are we honest? Humming Rain says, honestly, a dean being that popular seems suspicious to me, but maybe I was just involved with the wrong schools. It did to me too. Jabal says the main power grid facts I remember about the US, so that Texas has like a separate power grid and is thus even worse for power than everywhere else. And Tennessee and surroundings have some separate federally owned power company, which FDR set up in the 30s. Oh, okay. Humming Rain says the US power grid was quickly duct taped together post World War I, and then we never updated it because that would cost money, I guess. Jabal says we should be nice. Annie says she seems like an honest bean. Humming Rain votes for nice. I mean, I like the honesty, but Jabal says I think it's more in character to be honest here, but I would rather be nice. That's a good reason. Let's do it.
It's probably just the perspective, Mr. Strasberry.
You are a clever one, Jenny LeClue. Speaking of which, have you been practicing your detective skills?
Have I? Of course, always.
Well then, I have a challenge for you. I bet you can't guess what I ate for breakfast.
At last, a real challenge for Jenny.
Aw.
A fiendishly difficult puzzle that would take all her wits to solve.
Sorry, the dialogue versus her expression is very fun there. Respect your elders or respect them some other time? Do we want to guess what he had for breakfast, or do we want to kind of wander off? I love respect them some other time. That is such a fun prompt. Nine says the dichotomy annoys me. It's entirely possible to be honest and nice. I agree. And in fact, I think... I feel like her answer may have kind of danced around that somewhat. Jabal says, I feel like the specific elder is one we are respecting. I feel like their question is more, are we humoring him? But... yeah. We'll go with it. Why not? We can find out what he has for lunch. It seems fun.
Well, okay. Anything for you, Mr. Strasberry.
Aww.
Oh, how wonderful.
But first, I need to ask you a few questions.
The interrogation of Dean Strasberry. Alright. You got anything in your mustache? No? You have some garbage on you. Gumboldt logo basketball game today? #1 fan.
The Dean was a big fan of the Gumboldt Moonbeams, and not just because his son was a prominent figure on the team.
Well, a bench warmer anyway.
Okay. Weird missing button with jam. Can I not choose that? Oh, I can. I have to do this. It's not blood, it's not salty, it's sweet,
The
it's
Dean didn't
jam.
button his shirt properly. It looks like a blood stain, but the seeds indicate otherwise.
The spoon in his pocket. Oh, this is very funny. Humming Rain says his son has been on the team for 10 years and will never graduate. Spoon instead of pen. Forgetful, under stress.
Looks like he accidentally put a spoon in his pocket instead of his pen. It's got a coffee stain on it.
Solid gold. Old, like so old, at least 100 years. Family heirloom, nearly an hour slow.
His watch is slow.
The hour, oh, he's gonna die. The hour being slow is gonna be a thing.
That's unlike the Dean. He's usually very punctual.
That's
The watch
gonna
is
break.
45 minutes
Oh
slow.
no, I don't want him to die. He seems really nice.
Is it? Oh my. That explains why there was no cheesecake left in the cafeteria. My head's not screwed on today.
Like your statue. I see.
Thank goodness you noticed, or I'd be late for my meeting with your mother.
Oh, really? She didn't mention anything to me.
Oh, well, of course she wouldn't. It's nothing important.
Why are you meeting then?
It's just, she's helping me finalize my plans for,
Your party?
yes, that's it. My retirement party. Thank you.
Are you okay, Mr. Strasberry?
Of course. Now let me just fix my watch before I forget.
He did fix
Now,
it. Okay.
where were we?
Humming Rain says, I wonder if this has to do with that missing ring. Yes. Shiny. Gumball logo, class ring, maybe a club of fraternity.
Ipsa scientia potestas est.
Ipsa scientia potestas est. Something about scientific potential?
Looks like Latin. Your ring sure looks old.
Jabal says, in science is power. Oh.
It was made for my grandfather. He passed it down to my father, who passed it down to me.
You inherited Gumbolt?
And when the time comes, I'll pass it on to my son.
The Stroudsbury
weird.
family had been champions of education for generations.
What does the inscription mean?
Knowledge itself is power.
Jabal says potestas is power. Yeah, it appears to be.
The inquisitive spirit is a mighty thing, Jenny. And nothing is as important as the truth.
Crumbs.
It can't be dandruff. He has no hair. I have a hunch it's powdered sugar.
For the Dean, being covered in plant life was not unusual. His work as a botanist was renowned.
Looks like you're carrying some extra baggage today, Mr. Stroudsbury.
Well, I do have a lot on my mind.
I was referring to your legs.
Oh, thank you. I have been doing my daily calisthenics.
No, I mean the sticky stuff on your pants.
What? Oh! Hitchhikers. I've been working on a new orchid hybrid in my greenhouse. They're beautiful, but the leaves are quite clingy. I will say, I am looking forward to spending more time in the dirt.
Humming Train says the deed never skips leg day. 7 of 8 clues. So what are we missing? I'm surprised there's nothing around the head. I don't know what else we're missing. The pocket note won't give me anything. Bulging pocket. Oh, hang on. Wait, it will. You're completely right. I never noticed that, like, search icon. Shaky penmanship, unusually cluttered. Lots of
A thick
revisions.
bundle of note cards poked out of the Dean's pocket.
What's he keeping so close to his chest? You've been making a lot of notes, Mr. Stroudsbury.
Oh, I was intending to make a speech on Saturday.
Why have you scratched out so much of it?
Your mother suggested I keep it short. And quite right, too. I must have rewritten it 20 times by now. I just can't seem to find the right words. So, what do you think, Jenny? Can you guess what I had for breakfast?
Sure, Mr. Stroudsbury. I've got everything I need to solve this mystery.
We're getting good practice.
What did the Dean eat for breakfast?
Shirt button and bow tie? Likely used to stir coffee, powdered sugar pastry, 1 to 2 donuts?
Jam on his shirt and powdered sugar on his tie. The evidence points strongly to the Dean's breakfast consisting of 1, maybe 2 donuts.
We solved it, everyone.
What else can I tell about the Dean's morning?
The ring and the Gumbolt pin. And perhaps the pocket watch?
Nope, that's not what I meant. Let me try that again.
I feel like the ring and the pin are both Gumbolt related. There's something there, right? The Dean's pocket watch is an hour slow. The Gumbolt moonbeams are playing a game this weekend. the Dean's ring is gaudy. I don't know. Shut button in a hurry? So we got it fast. Maybe these three? No, nothing there.
That's not right. Back to the
Spoon
drawing
means he
board.
drank coffee, so he's trying to wake himself up. Okay. Pocket watch. He's an hour late, so he got ready quickly and was sleepy, maybe. Maybe? Normally carries a pen. 45 minutes slow, forgot to wind. All signs of a distracted man, rare for the Dean.
The Dean had neglected to
Okay.
wind his pocket watch. The act of a distracted man. This resulted in his whole routine being thrown off, which might explain why he has a spoon in his pocket instead of a pen.
Okay.
You had a donut for breakfast.
Yes?
I'm guessing...
Strawberry, it had seeds.
strawberry.
How did you know?
That part was easy. You always have donuts for breakfast. But something else caught my attention.
Oh?
I think you have something on your mind, Mr. Strasberry. You are usually a picture of precision and punctuality. But today, there's a spoon in your pocket and your shirt button is undone.
My, you really are a LeClue. Your father would be so proud.
Thanks.
Okay, so the missing ring is the father's been gone a while, maybe.
I should be going. I'm meeting your son by the lake.
And I'm meeting your mother in the library. What a small world this is.
Too small.
A perfectly small world with everything in its right place.
Who would want to change that?
Pardon?
Nothing. See you on Saturday.
Oh, yes. Until we meet again.
It's interesting.
Jenny
It feels
LeClue.
like Jenny does want things to change, even if the writer doesn't. Because also what he writes does not always perfectly correlate with her expression and things like that, which I really like. There is an element here of her being larger than the stories he's telling about her. What an ominous zoom in.
Well, that's not creepy at all.
Yeah.
In her short time as a detective, Jenny had learned never to ignore a ringing phone.
How did you learn that? I ignore ringing phones all the time. That's mostly what I do with ringing phones.
Hello?
The dog barks loudest before the dawn.
What? CJ, is that you?
The dog barks loudest before the dawn.
Really? This again? It's me, Jenny. We don't need to do this.
I have no idea who you are, and I know no one by that name.
Okay.
The dog barks loudest before the dawn.
Fine.
The dog barks loudest before the dawn, and my options are horse and bird. Am I missing something? I mean, early bird catches the worm is a thing. That's all I've got. I don't understand. Dawn chorus? Yeah, I guess we'll go bird.
The early bird can't catch the lazy worm.
Good. The wind blows strongly from the east.
The glass houses is throwing rocks? Watched pot never boils? Neither of these seem to relate. Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe I'm just choosing and then we're just replying in other, I don't want to say cliches. The what is escaping me right now. And the watched pot never boils. I'll just go with
A
that.
watched pot feels very self-conscious.
Jabal says, I think these are just choosy things. Yeah, I guess so.
The evening sky is full of fireflies.
Goldfish.
The absent-minded goldfish swims into the blender.
Oh, I wish I hadn't chosen that.
Jenny, it is you.
Of course it is!
I need to meet with you right away.
Okay. Where do you want to meet?
9 says it's a coded challenge response routine. The phrases don't relate. Okay, fair enough. So it's just a cheesiness thing.
This will do.
Oh. CJ, conspiracy theorist, frequently jailed for public
Everyone
outbursts.
in town knew that
Questionable
CJ was
grasp
mad,
of reality.
even dangerous.
He's not dangerous. He just doesn't accept things at face value. Sure, he's a bit fixated on extraterrestrials, but at least he's passionate about something.
CJ and Jenny certainly indulged each other's obsessions. But most of all, CJ treated Jenny like a colleague.
And not a little kid. CJ, why did we go through all that if you're right here?
Can't be too careful. Are you sure you weren't followed?
Who would be following me?
Shh. This place is compromised. We don't have long to talk. Now, what did you want to talk to me about?
What? You called me.
Did I?
The pin that says I saw them.
Why?
Talking to CJ was a bit like navigating a maze. You had a rough idea.
I mean, he
of
has
where
something
you
in
were
his
headed,
hand.
but you couldn't be sure you'd ever get there.
I'll help you figure it out.
We're interrogating CJ about why he called us. Huh? Hidden in plain sight, strange symbols, cracked glass. Like an Illuminati
He was hiding
compass.
something. A compass with strange symbols where the cardinal direction should be. Looks broken. Where did you get that compass?
Ah, you spotted it. I knew you would. It belonged to my father. He left it to me to find the truth.
You're not gonna find anything with that. The needle is wandering all over the place. A bit like you.
It's searching
For what?
for them. It's this town, Jenny. It's Arthurton. They're here, among us, and this proves it.
Or it could just be broken.
Could be. I guess we'll never know.
Jabal says, does everyone have ancestral heirlooms around here? I guess so. Okay, I'm getting the hang of, like, nowadays, they just want me to search for the thing. It's not just gonna come up. Oh, it's not finding anything there. Well, can I just select this then? Maybe I'm not getting the hang of this. Alright. Whose birthday? How old is CJ? And what does CJ stand for?
Is it your birthday, CJ?
Birthday? Whose birthday? Clankton's birthday. But Clankton died on his birthday.
Clankson.
Assassination? Possibly. Abduction? Almost certainly.
CJ, the card?
Oh, this. It's for you. Impossible shot. Died instantly.
Happy birthday, sorry about your dad?
No suspects. No human suspects, anyway.
Oh no.
Thanks, CJ. That's, thoughtful. I didn't think you'd remember.
I know what it's like to lose something important to you. Now, triple shred and incinerate that card as soon as possible! It's got my fingerprints all over it!
Aliens are among us? Tucked in socks, not a good hiding place. Certainly not.
What's that sticking out of your sock?
Ah! That's what I wanted to talk to you about. I intercepted a secret message. Classified intel. It's proof, Jenny. It's happening again. It's time for us to join the fight.
This doesn't look like the kind
And
of
they're
conflict
coming
he
for your
usually makes.
pets!
It's being professionally printed.
Could CJ finally be onto something?
There's a missing cat. Flip. Join the Space Cadets.
It's just
Okay.
part of a cereal box.
A cereal box from another space-time continuum?
Nope, just a regular cereal box. It's an ad for a toy.
But why? Why would it just be lying there in the trash?
In the trash. Okay.
I'm sorry, CJ. There are still great mysteries out there to solve, but this isn't one of them. So what's the plan now?
Library. Research. Very important. Very hush-hush.
So you, Stroudsbury, and Mrs. Not Mrs. LeClue, Jenny's mum are gonna be in the library.
They let you back in?
Not yet. But I've got this hat now.
It wasn't your head that needed covering.
No, for disguise.
I know, CJ. What is it this time? More UFOs? Radio wave mind control? A globally connected communication network used exclusively to view pictures of cats?
Jenny, you sound crazy. I'm just preparing my defense for the hearing.
Is this because you tried to hypnotize Mrs. Brown's prize poodle?
No, that was last week. It's because I peed in the water tower.
Oh no.
CJ, that's gross.
And this is the thanks I get for saving everyone from the mind control chemicals.
Well, I guess I'll see you later then.
But CJ was gone.
CJ, I know you're standing behind the phone booth. I just watched you walk over there.
No, I'm not.
Okay then, bye.
See you later.
This is a very cute game. Avocado hole. Ada, this is the other student.
Hey!
Ah! Damn, that's the third time today.
Oops.
Hi, Jenny. Great job solving that case today. It's really cute the way that you and your mom work together. I wish I was that close with my parents.
Enough chit-chat. Got anything new for me?
Oh, yes. This is the real deal, hot off the press. I haven't had a chance to distribute these yet, so keep them to yourself.
Ada and Jenny belonged to one of the oldest societies in Arthurton. An eclectic band of treasure hunters, collectors, creators, and dealers. Together, they were known as Sticker Club. For generations, Gumboldt students had been
creepy.
hiding and finding stickers all over town.
That's a fun town tradition.
Officially, Jenny was too young to join. But she'd found so many stickers on her own that they'd made her an honorary member.
Let's see. Nice crisp edges, rich colors. Very tacky.
Thanks. I spent all week making these.
If only you spend as much time in your schoolwork, you might not be failing my mom's class.
Jenny thought to herself.
It's to celebrate the dean's retirement.
Sorry, the the way the author was like in the moment, just like, hang on, too mean, too mean.
I'm super sad that he's leaving, but
It's a perfect reason to make new stickers.
exactly. Oh, we're going on an epic sticker hunt before the dean's party. You should join us.
Even if Jenny had wanted to join them,
Jabal says, I wish the oldest societies in my part of the world were like fun clubs with weird traditions. Absolutely.
And I don't.
she knew she'd be stuck with her cousin all weekend.
Thanks, but I work alone.
They are very much not that, sadly, yeah.
Oh, okay. See you around, Jenny.
The first rule of Sticker Club, okay. Well, I've already done this, but fine, I'll do it again. Oh, no. There we are. Fine. Oop. I'm hitting the wrong button, I think. I'm trying to run. There we go. It looks like I can look around basically anywhere I want.
Lake Nowhere, 1 mile.
let's head out.
Stop! Perfect. Hold it right there. Okay, let her go.
Ooh.
Oh dear.
That was ominous.
Really was. Foreshadowing? Question mark?
Detective for hire. Jenny had saved up the whole summer to place an ad in the local paper, but no one had answered it. Until now. What could this new case be? Her imagination ran wild, picturing the possibilities. And so, after helping her mum at Gumboldt College, she hurried to the pier at Lake Nowhere to rendezvous with her new client and crack another thrilling case.
As Jenny neared the edge of the woods, she heard a sudden strange sound. Yikes!
Hey, kid! Watch where you're going!
Hey, screw you! Your wrench nearly cracked my head open!
Yeah,
Oh no! It's not damaged, is it?
from the Arthurton Power and Light, eh?
That's my lucky wrench.
Yeah, lucky it didn't kill me. When's this upgrade gonna be finished anyway?
Look, kid, I just go where they tell me. Every night another power surge. Every morning another part of the grid fry. And I'm out here fixing.
Perhaps to do with a giant mysterious submarine?
Do I get any thanks? No.
What's causing all the outages?
At the moment, a little red-headed girl. Now throw me my wrench, kid.
Don't throw wrenches. Ask more questions. Sorry, I'm just gonna go for
Looks
that.
like I have all the leverage. So tell me, what exactly is taking so long with these repairs? Apart from shoddy workmanship, that is.
Hey, we're busting our butts to keep your lights on. These lines should be lasting for decades, but they're burning out after just a few weeks. It's the strangest thing. Anyway, toss me my wrench. But be careful. It's a family heirloom.
It genuinely is a thing. Everyone has family heirlooms. I'm gonna ask more questions.
But what could possibly be using that much power?
Jabal's fiction from my youth led me unreasonably to believe that ads in the local papers would be a far more major part of adult life than has proven the case.
You're killing me, little girl.
Arthurton's a tiny town. The mines are practically shut down. So what could it be? Surely someone must know.
All I know is I got 3 more jobs today, and I can't finish any of them without my wrench.
That your family heirloom wrench.
So, will you please just give it back already?
Fine. I've got bigger fish to fry.
There is so much voice acting in this
Thanks,
game.
kid.
It's very impressive. Jenny has a good arm. I feel like that was a very large, heavy wrench. Just gonna be more gallery items. Hang on. What was that? No? Postcard. Okay. Oops. Accidental. Accidental!
As Jenny stepped out of the dark forest, she saw warm sunlight reflecting off the cool lake. And next to that, something even cooler. Keith Stroudsbury.
Come on, Keith! Dance like you beat it!
Not so much grinding.
Oh, Keith, what are you doing?
Not everyone saw it, but to Jenny, there was something special about Keith.
He's just happy being himself.
Nothing seemed to bother him.
Not even having to dance in a costume for $1 an hour.
$1 an hour?
But Jenny was not so laid back.
Not when it comes to standing up for a friend.
Especially her only friend.
Alright, let's go scare off these bullies. Stuff to look at? Restore Keith's dignity? I don't know if he's okay.
I think there's been enough dancing for one day, don't you? Hey, Jenny. Hello, Susan.
Sorry, there's a lot of mustard on the Susan.
Actually, I prefer Susie. Busy laughing while others earn a living, Susan? Not everyone's got your dad's money, I guess.
Jenny! Hi!
Son of Dean
Tall
Strasberry,
and
bench
handsome,
warmer,
with
Gumbolt
intense,
Moonbeams.
mysterious
Bench
eyes.
warmer, best friend ever.
Cool should have been his middle name, instead of Tarquin. But Keith was so cool, he didn't even mind.
Give me 1 minute. I'm just finishing
Sure. Don't let me interrupt your work.
my shift ends.
In 15 minutes, I know. I'm early. I'm meeting a client over at the dock. Paid case. Could be big. Real big. Couldn't be as big as her head.
Wow, that's really...
Annie says, what does he mean? Tarquin is a cool name? Tarquin is a cool name!
Impressive? Maybe. All I care about is keeping this town crime-free.
The only crime here is that haircut.
Why are these girls so mean?
Back in a minute, Keith.
Also, why are they all wearing Gumbolt? Does every kid in this town hang out at the university? It doesn't really make sense to me.
I'll have the usual.
Do we have a sweet tooth or are we a purist for coffee? I think both have merit. Annie says red hair, definitely sweet tooth. Is that a thing? We'll go sweet tooth.
6 sugars, a splash of milk, and a dash of cinnamon.
You got it.
That's fun. Hang on, there's like a marker up there. Okay, I can't do anything with it. Annie says, I mean, I currently have red hair, died, but still. Talk to Brett.
How about now?
Move it to the left a bit.
What's he doing up there?
Not now, kid. We're busy.
Any better?
No, keep going.
Now?
Yes, it's working. Hold it right there.
That's what all the fuss is about?
Not this guy again.
What is that?
Whatever it is, it's not my music. Maybe it's jazz?
Shh! I'm trying to listen.
Clearly not jazz. Jabal says, I get the sense Arthurton is very, very much a university town. Yeah, I guess so.
You shush. I'm the DJ. I'm in charge.
When's this party getting started, boys?
Oh, just a few more minutes.
How are we supposed to dance to this?
I think we're losing them.
Another station must be interfering with the signal.
But there aren't any other stations in Arthurton. Wait! All these wires must be acting as a giant antenna.
Jenny listened closely to the mysterious transmission. It was like no other radio broadcast she'd heard before.
Hold it steady!
Sorry, I'm trying.
That's just getting worse. You might as well come down.
No, wait! I can almost make out what they're saying.
just like that, the sound faded away.
What did you do?
That's no use. Come on, we gotta get this equipment back to the AV department by 6.
Jenny was so lost in contemplation, she'd almost forgotten the case at hand.
My client. I'm supposed to meet her at the dock. Danger. No swimming. Sounds safe. How do I get this ladder down?
Kick it.
Still stuck.
The client?
Aha! Got you this time, you slippery fella. Ah, shucks. Just another boot.
Excuse me, Mr. Humdrum.
How many boots?
Oh my! If it isn't little Jenny LeClue. What a glorious day, don't you think?
As far as Jenny was concerned, small talk was like a second pair of underpants. Uncomfortable and completely unnecessary.
But Mom always says, create a good rapport and they'll reveal everything to you.
Jabal says take the boot out of the river, don't throw the litter back. Yeah, absolutely.
So she gave it a shot.
We're gonna talk about the interest.
How's the fishing?
Oh, the fishing's great. But the catching is bad. All I'm getting are old boots and strange bits of metal.
Strange
Just
bits of
look
metal.
out there, Jenny. She's got that wonderful afternoon glow.
No one knew why the lake glowed at night,
All the strange plants.
and few were brave enough to swim its murky waters.
Do they have bioluminescent algae?
What lay beneath its depths
Oh, no, we
was
know
the
why it glows.
stuff
It's a
of myth
submarine.
and legend.
Somewhere out there lies the giant red herring, or so they say.
Annie says maybe he'd get less litter if he didn't throw it back in. Agreed.
But no one's ever caught one. Sounds fishy to me.
Well, if she's out there, I'll catch her. Someday.
Great. Well, now that we have a good rapport, where can I find Mrs. Humdrum?
Now that we have a good rapport. Excellent.
Well, she's down there on the ridge.
Only one problem. I think the ladder is broken.
Ah, yes. There's a knack to it. First you shake it, then you kick it, and then you push it.
Sounds unnecessarily complicated.
I'll join you down there in a bit. Just have to sort my tackle out.
That does not sound like a stable ladder. Well, I guess we will... It just saved. The quit, look at this. Are you sure? Yes. Oh. And then again. Alright. Okay, everyone. So, this is Jenny LeClue. I think this is about the same amount of time I played last time. So far, I would say it's really cute. It's written very well. Definitely has the feeling, though, of one of those games where someone has written a story and you're just moving along through it, which is not my preference. The more I get to, like, I preferred with, say, Dr. Detective that we just played, where a lot of the time we were having to put pieces together, whereas it doesn't really feel like you're really doing that in this game. But if you enjoy it, we'll come back and do some more. So I guess let me know. In the meantime, I wish you all a lovely weekend, and hopefully I will see some of you again soon. Goodbye, everyone.